Hi, Spire friends. Welcome to your lesson for today, Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. Let's start with a list of materials that you will need from your blue folder. You will need your passage entitled Chip's Job. If you will go ahead and number the lines in this, there are 14 lines. That'll make it easier for us to follow along as we're reading together. So you need your passage, Chip's Job. You need your dictation paper or a sheet of paper. Either one works fine. You will need this question sheet for Chip's Job. Okay. And then you will need your alphabet arc set up. We'll need A through Z, and then WH, TH, CH, and SH consonant teams for today. Okay? All right. So those were your materials. If you need to pause the video and make sure that you have all those together, go ahead and do that now, and then we are going to be ready to get started. All right, friends, here we go. We're going to start with our phoneme deck. All right. Here we go. E, K, S, A, Z, T. Okay, let's do soft first. Now let's do hard. The, P, J, V, O, N, D, M, Y, G, I, Wh, H, K, A, Sh, B, Ch, X. All right, good job, guys. All right, we are going to review a sight word card today. This sight word is what. It includes that consonant team. And the reason this is a sight word is because it doesn't follow those phonics rules, right? Because normally this is at, because it should be a closed syllable. But this is a sight word because that A says or what. Okay? All right. Let's look at decodable words. Then, which, when. Good job. All right. We are going to sound tap some words now. All right. The first word that we are going to sound tap is stand. Now, we're going to have to use all 5 fingers because we have more than 4 sounds in stand. So let's get our hand ready. Ready? S, t, a, n, d. Stand. Let's do it one more time. And remember that A is kind of skewed because it has an N after it. So it does sound a little different. But when we're sound tapping, we still want to do the A because that will help us with our spelling. Okay? All right. So let's sound tap stand one more time. S, t, a, n, d. Stand. Excellent. All right. Now we are going to, let's sound tap sand now. We just did stand. Let's do sand. Now this one we can use our fingers because we're only going to hear 4 sounds. Ready? S, a, n, d. Sand. Okay. All right. Let's sound tap the word which. Which. Ready? Which. Which. All right. So 3 sounds in which. Let's sound tap whip. Ready? All right, let's sound tap ship. Sh, I, p, ship. Let's sound tap shin, shin, sh, I, n, shin. All right, what about thin, thin, th, I, n, thin. All right, then, the, n, then. All right, last one, when, n, when. Good job. All right, let's use our alphabet arc, and we are going to create word ladders using some of those words that we just did our sound tapping with, okay? So let's start with which. Remember when we sound tapped? Ich, which. We only had 3 sounds, so we're going to need 3 phoneme tiles, right? We need I, ch, right? Now, how many letters does the word which have? It has 5 letters, right? But only 3 phonemes. Why? We have only 3 phonemes because we have a consonant team of 2 letters here that makes only 1 sound. Then I. And we have another consonant team, don't we, that says ch. So this is a sound, this is a sound, and this is a sound. We actually have 5 letters, don't we? Okay. This is a word ladder, so we're only changing 1 phoneme, all right? Change the word which to whip. Whip. What did you change? I, whip. Okay, so we needed to change our CH consonant team to a P, right? Change whip to ship. Whip to ship. We changed our initial sound, didn't we? Sh, I, p, ship. Okay, change ship to shin. Ship to shin. Sh, I, n. Okay, shin. Change shin to thin. Thin. We needed to change our initial sound, didn't we? I, n, thin. Okay. Now change thin to then. Then. That one's a little bit tricky because of that N, but when you change it to then, instead of your I, we use an E. Then. The N. Then. Okay? Change then to when. When. What do we change? Our initial sound, the, to in, when. Okay? All right, friends, we are all done with that, so you can push your alphabet arc out of the way. Okay, and we are going to move on to our passage, Chip's job. Okay, make sure you have this numbered in lines 1 through 14. It's not necessarily full sentences anymore, or just 1 sentence per line. Sometimes there's 2 sentences in each line. But the way the lesson will go, I will tell you the lines you need to read, not the sentences, okay? All right, here we go. The title of our passage today is Chip's Job. All right, and Chip is wanting something, and he is looking for a way to earn money to get it. All right, so we're going to read about Chip's job, what kind of job he had, and what he's trying to save money for. Okay? All right. So on our passage, Chip's job, I'd like you to pause the video and read sentences 1 through 4, and then come back and we'll read it together. All right. Let's read lines 1 through 4. I think maybe before I said sentences 1 through 4, and if I did, I apologize for that. We want lines 1 through 4. Okay, so let's get started. When can I get a pet? Said Chip. I wish I had a dog. Yes, a pet is fun, said Mom. But a pet costs a lot. Okay? All right, so were you making a picture in your head when you read? I hope so. All right, so what kind of pet did Chip want in these sentences? Chip was hoping for a dog, wasn't he? All right, and what does Mom say about Chip's want for a dog or for any pet? Mom says that pets are a lot of fun, aren't they? But they cost a lot of money. Okay. All right. So I want you to pause the video and let's read lines 5 and 6. Now there will be 3 sentences in that, but they are only lines 5 and 6. Okay. And then come back and we'll read it together. All right. Reading lines 5 and 6. Chip was sad. Then Chip had a plan. Chip said, I will get a job. All right, so what is Chip's problem in this story? Well, the last thing Mom said is that pets cost a lot, and then Chip was sad. So we can probably assume that Chip didn't have any money to pay for his pet, right? All right, so he is sad, and what is his plan to fix the problem? His plan is, he thinks, oh, I'll get a job and make some money, right? All right. Pause the video and let's read lines 7 and 8 and then come back and we'll read together. All right, lines 7 and 8. Here we go. Chip's job was at his dad's shop. The job was fun and Chip had cash. All right, so where does Chip get a job? At his dad's shop, right? Now it doesn't really tell us what kind of shop it was, but he has some kind of shop, I guess, where he may sell things or fix things, but that's where Chip got a job. Did Chip seem to like his job? It says the job was fun, right? So he liked it and Chip made some money. So that's extra good news, right? When your job is fun and you have the money that you were hoping for, that's a good deal, right? All right. Read lines 9 through 11 and then come back and we'll read together. All right, we are reading lines 9 through 11. What pet can I get? Said Chip. A big tan dog was at the pet shop. Chip got the dog with the cash from his job. All right, so what kind of pet does Chip get? He got a big tan dog, right? And where did he find his dog? He found his dog at a pet shop, right? And his money wasn't a problem anymore because he had money that he had made from his job. All right, friends, go ahead and pause the video and read lines 12, 13, and 14 and come back and we'll read together and finish up. All right, reading lines 12 through 14. The dog was a pal. The dog went with Chip on the job. Chip had a job and a pet. Okay? All right. So where does the dog go with Chip? He goes on the job with him, right? Wherever his job at his dad's shop, whatever he was doing, he brought his dog with him, okay? All right, why do you think Chip didn't quit his job after he earned enough money to get his dog? Because he got the job so that he would have money to get his pet, right? But our story says that he got his pet, but now he's still going to work. Why do you think that is? Might be a couple of reasons. First, Chip said that his job was fun, so maybe he just enjoys it. But also, if you get a pet, you still have to have extra money for pet food and vet bills and toys and things like that, right? So Chip's parents may have said you need to continue to work so that you can pay for your pet's food and other expenses, right? All right, friends, good job reading. We are now going to pull out our dictation paper, and you will need a pencil or something to write with, and we are going to get started on our sounds, okay? So our sound dictation, number 1, sh, sh. Number 2, number 3, ch, ch. Number 4, wh, wh. Number 5, ah, ah. All right, friends, we're going to move on to our word dictation. Number 1 on word dictation is dish, dish. And please make sure on your word dictation we're using all lowercase letters, okay? So number 1 was dish. Number 2, shelf, shelf. You may need to watch my mouth to make sure you get all the sounds in there, okay? So it's shelf, okay? Number 3 is vest, vest. Number 4, zest, zest. Our last word, number 5, pinch, pinch. All right, we are all finished up with sounds and words. We are now going to look at our sentence. So the first thing that I want you to do is put your pencil down and you're only listening, okay? Only listening right now. Your sentence is, the fish did jump in the net. All right, listen again. The fish did jump in the net. All right, so on the board back here, I am going to draw lines as we say the sentence together. Remember, you are still listening to your sentence and saying the sentence with me. We are not writing yet, okay? So once again, the fish did jump in the net. Now you say it with me. Ready? The fish did jump in the net. Let's say it together one more time. The fish did jump in the net. Good job, friends. Now, I want you to pick up your pencil, and just like we said the words in the sentence as I drew lines, I want you to do that on your paper, so you're only drawing lines first and saying the words. The fish did jump in the net. So go ahead and write your lines, pause the video, and then come back when you're ready with your sentence all finished, and we will go over our dictation answers, okay? All right, friends, here we go. We're going to look at our sound and word dictation first to make corrections if we need to, or just double check. All right, for our sounds, number 1 was sh, so you need SH. Number 2, the sound was th, so you needed TH. Remind me, what's the other sound TH can make? It can say th or the, right, with the voiced. Okay, number 3 was ch, so we need CH. Number 4 was hua, hua. Y'all know that's hard for me to say on its own, but we needed WH here. And number 5 was ah, so we needed our O, just a short O. Okay, for our words, the first word was dish. Make sure your D is going the right direction. I-S-H, dish. Number 2 was shelf. Remember, I told you might need to watch my mouth on that so you didn't leave your I out. So we need S-H-E-L-F. Shelf. All right, number 3 was vest. V-E-S-T. So V-E-S-T. Number 4 was zest. Z-E-S-T. Zest, so Z-E-S-T. And number 5 was pinch. Make sure you didn't leave your N out. P-I-N-C-H. Pinch. P-I-N-C-H. Okay? How did you do? Hope you did well on that. All right, for your sentence, we had the fish did jump in the net. So you had 7 words. We need a capital T on our sight word V, T-H-E. Fish, F-I-S-H. Did, make sure your D's are going the right direction, D-I-D. Jump, I hope you got your N in there, J-U-M-P. N-I-N-V-T-H-E. And net was N-E-T. And you needed a period. All right? So make sure you got all those corrections. All right, and the last thing that we're going to look at, friends, is your question sheet for Chip's job. All right, and you can pause the video real quick and go ahead and write those in. I will tell you that number 3 on this, the what job did Chip get? I don't love that question. So if you have a little trouble with that, just skip it and come back and we'll just talk about it a little bit. I don't think it's a great question, but do your best and then come back and we'll look at it together, okay? All right, friends, let's go ahead and look at this question sheet. What did Chip want to get? He wanted a pet, right? Now, some of you may have put a dog. He did end up getting a dog, but at the beginning he just said that he wanted a pet. But you could put either one, okay? All right. What was Chip's problem? All right. You may have said this a different way, but in the story, there's not a lot of room on here. Pets cost a lot. They didn't give him so much room there either, did they? All right. And you may have put something to do with he didn't have enough money, or he needed to save money, or something like that. Anything that goes along with what we read about in the story is absolutely fine, okay? All right. The next question, and this is the one that I don't love because I don't feel like the answer was very clear in the story. What job did Chip get? All right. I don't really know what job he had. We know where his job was, right? So if we're asking where his job was, it was at his dad's shop, right? But I'm not sure that really answers the question, but they never did tell us the exact job that he had, right? Just that he was helping at his dad's shop. So whatever you put down there, as long as it reflects back to what our story talked about, I'm completely fine with that. Okay? All right. And then this was where you could just draw a picture of Chip at his job with his pet. Okay? All right. And if you get a chance, if you did that and you're really proud of your drawing, y'all send me an email and let me see your drawings. I would love to see it. Okay? All right, friends, we are all finished with our Spire lesson today for Wednesday, April 22nd, 2020. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day.